What's up, guys? Matt here. So, kind of wanted to talk about something that's kind of been on my mind for a few weeks now. Um, the point of me doing these videos again, and I've said this before, but a part of the point of me doing these videos is to bring awareness and education about myself and, uh, you know, well, people in general. I mean, everybody, but also with people with disabilities as well. Um, you know, I, a lot of people don't realize that our entire lives of being having a disability comes with a lot of backlash, a lot of discrimination, a lot of just just a lot of misunderstanding. Um, Miscommunication. I mean, just a lot of. Um, I mean, people think that just because uh, we have a disability and we use a wheelchair, that you know, there's got to be, they mixed physical and mental together, and I mean that's just not true. I mean, just because you're not able to walk or have any use of your legs, that doesn't mean that your mind is affected. And I think that uh, that's something that I have dealt with my entire life. As I said before, I was born like this with a disability. So I was not in an accident. I was not. There was no accident that happened, or no, I didn't get sick or anything like that. I mean, of course, I was sick, but I that wasn't the. Um, I don't know the reason. I mean, I don't really know. There wasn't any kind of reason. Why I. Nobody really knows why I turned out the way I did as far as with the disability. Like I had said in a previous video, one of my very first videos I did, that one of my um, biological parents. I don't even know if it was both of them or one of them, or I don't know what. But anyway, apparently it was I don't know, something went wrong in my biological mom's pregnancy, or something, or something went wrong in that area. That's why, plus, I think she was using drugs and alcohol at the time. Um, and I know that my father was a um, also a raging alcoholic as well, abusive, and just that's information that I have been told. I don't know the details. I've never met them in my life. I've never. I mean, I don't even know if they're even still alive. I mean, I apparently I have a biological sister somewhere out there. I don't know if she's even alive, or if she's I don't know, but I what I do know is that uh, based on my disability and my size, as you all know now, I am a short guy. Um, and I guess um, that could give some people the idea that maybe I might be I don't know, like 10 years old or 14 years old, or I don't know. Maybe I look like that. I don't know. In fact, I there were several times where I had um, I grew my beard out and my mustache, just to try to prove to people that I was that I was an adult, and so I did that, and that never really. I don't know. For some reason, it didn't work. It didn't seem to matter. Um, and one of the things that's always been a struggle, and it still is today, which blows my mind, is that um, people do think that I am, a kid or whatever. And if they don't think I'm a kid, then they also uh, think for some reason that I'm like, that my parents, um, my step parents are like my legal guardian, meaning that they make all my decisions, and they'll you know they'll somehow, I mean, everything has to go through them, before they. But that goes from people in the community to family members. I mean, it's just it's my boy. Like if I want to go out, like if a family member or a family friend or somebody wants to take me out to dinner, or they want to take me to a show, or they want to take me out somewhere. They seem to have this state in their mind that they need to have my parents' permission, or that they need to check with them first, which is still today that blows my mind. In fact, it actually um, it actually makes me a little depressed. It affects me, emotionally. It makes me feel. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't know what the right word is. It just makes me feel all sorts of emotions, like, I don't amount to anything. I'm not, I don't, I'm not smart. There's something up here that's wrong or whatever, and I'm not able to uh, make my own decisions. Like I'm not able to say, oh yeah, let's go, let's do it. It's like I must not know what I'm talking about. Um, and it's like it amazes me. I think it even more amazes me that I have some family members that will do that. And there were times where I've actually explained to them. I go, "Oh, you don't have to ask them. No, I'm 28, and I can do it." And then someone will be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's right, okay." Then others will be like, "Well, yeah, but still, I don't want to, and it's like you're very sadly mistaken. Um, like I've already, my parents and I, we've had this discussion uh, many times, uh, and I have made it clear to them and everybody that the only people I listen to now are the cops, Judge Judy, and Dr. Phil. Um, I mean, that's about it. I don't. I make my own decisions. But the problem is though is that there's a huge gap. I mean, there's transportation issues. Sometimes I have to rely on other people for transportation if I do want to go out, or if I want to um, go to a different town, or a different state or city or whatever it is. So there's, sometimes there's an issue there, but um, I think they kind of have that feeling like, oh, he's always out there, he's always out and about with his mom, or his mom's always driving him everywhere, and he's always with them in stores and all kinds of stuff, and maybe he needs that, he can't do it by himself, and that's not the situation at all. My mom is. I mean, there's plenty of times where my mom would just drive me to somewhere, and then she'll go somewhere else. I mean, she'll just drop me off, or there's well, I mean, the point is that my mom is my transportation. I mean, she drives me to where I either need to go or want to go. Nothing more, nothing less. Um, it's just Yeah. The point is, my parents are not, I repeat, not my legal guardian. Um, I even have, doctor's offices that ask her that. Um, in fact, most people, if my mom is with me, they'll actually look at my mom and they'll actually, like, ask her things that I, are not, that I could answer, but they don't believe that I can. And which I think for a while I did get, I mean, that I did get upset, pretty upset about that. But now I actually think it's hilarious, because um, when I do start talking, or when I do answer, not all the time, but some of them, some people will have this shock, this like, shocking look on their face. Uh, and it's hilarious. But all jokes aside, it definitely gets to a point where, I'm 28. I am out in the real world, the real big world, and I need people. So all times where I do need people to, listen. I need people to take me seriously, and this is, you know, and especially, if I'm not in that great of a mood, and I'm like, if I need to go out and I need to get this done or I need to do something and they start giving me, attitude, they start giving me, like, they start looking at my mom again, or they start, I get that vibe or that feeling that they, that uh, they're not gonna listen to me, or they're not gonna. I'm just, I mean, I'll get very firm. I will not get disrespectful. I will not get, upset and make a scene, but I definitely will be firm and say things like, yes, ma'am. This is, I need to, I'm coming here today. I need to do this or I need to do that. And or I'll get out my John Tafel, voice if I need to. But again, I don't like to do that. So yeah, like I said, the point is they are not my legal guardian. I do make my own decisions, and um, man, please, spread that around, share it. You know, I don't care if it ends up on CNN. I mean, it just this. If I'm gonna live, in this state, this country, people need to understand that I am by law an adult, uh, and that's just all there is to it. So that is the end of it. Make sure to check out my other videos on YouTube and subscribe, and thanks for watching, and stay safe, and good night.